Wait, I thought I had his head. Hold on. I need to go right there. Wait, right there. Okay. And then I need to try to get him to right so I can get him sort of like somewhere. No, right there. And then right there. Yeah. Now, nice camera action. Got me saying I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Yep, give up, bruh. Where's that sound effect at? I need some sound effects. Hold on. Hold on, let me see here. Bruh, sound effect. Wait, oh yeah, this will work.
Damn. Hey, Steve. Hey, Jalen, my daddy there? Yeah. Let me tell him something just real quick. What's up, Dad? Hey, Dad. What's good? Oh. Hey, did something come in the mail today? What? Did something come in the mail today? Oh, because something came in the mail today. These nuts. Got him! Got him! Oh!
Mm. What's going on, Soul Shader? Man, I'm trying to figure it out. So what you do for a living, Soul Shader? Let's see here. What I want to do is I want to unleash this. Yeah, I think I do want to unleash that. Oh, so are you talking about a family member of your own or another another family that like basically is you talking about your own family member or it's just somebody else's? Oh, yeah, you know what? I was talking to one of my cousins on my father's side, and she wants to go into business with me with my because I started yesterday. I created a website. I Before I even did that, I started a sole proprietorship a couple days ago, and basically started my home cleaning services. So she was pretty psyched up about it, and oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, she was psyched up about it, and she was mentioning something about a grant where you can get a grant for like taking care of your like your own family members that are elderly. She was mentioning something about that, but I don't know what it was called or how much you can get or whatever. But the reason she was we was talking about it is because she kind of gave me some ideas where I can expand certain things with home care services where I can have basically a home not health aid but home aid. Well, I wrote it down. Let me see what I termed it as. Um, a home assistant aid, kind of like what you talking about. It's just worded different. Um, but yeah, home assistant aid. So someone that like can be there to like help out, like could like take out the garbage, talk to the client, like if they're like kind of lonely a little bit, like play some cards with them, um, kind of maybe like do little tasks for them, maybe drive them around like the town to get groceries or whatever activities they might need help with. And then just like little stuff that the home health aide would not be um like able to deal with, like maybe like taking out like certain doing little tasks or whatever the home health aide is not able to really do. Like maybe like outside of the house, take them to the social security office, or you know, just do like stuff like that. But I don't know. We still like in the brainstorming phase as far as that. But what I'm gonna be doing is basically I basically am doing what I talked about. I mean, I'm doing it in real time. Like I literally I created the site, and I gotta add handyman services, um and moving and hauling. And it's kind of late. I could wait for the this is a nasty fork right here. I could actually wait for the landscaping services, because basically it's kind of getting cold. So you know what? I didn't even see that. Oh, I totally didn't even see that because I was talking. But basically I'm trying to add the handyman services, if not nothing else. So yeah, I'm in trouble at this point, but that's all right. That's what a castle is for. I'm just in desperate need of a castle right now. But yeah, I actually, do you need to have a license to be a caretaker? Oh shoot. Oh, okay. Well, let me see here. Um, so yeah, I'm not gonna let him bait me in on that. What I'll do is, well, yeah, I know what he's gonna do. So that's fine. I'm okay with that. Well, I didn't know he was gonna do that. Okay. So, all right. Okay. It's got me log jam. Damn, I didn't even see that. God, dog. I swear to God, I didn't see that. I didn't even see that. Some of these guys be cheap too. You never know what these people are doing. He's running. Well, no, he's not necessarily running out of time. The way he is. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Cause yeah, I'm looking at this like it could kind of be something that is national. Um, I haven't even done anything yet. I haven't really even done too much like advertising or anything. Okay, so he's trying to jam me up. I kind of see what he's trying to do. Um, he's trying to jam me up on that side. What I could do is I could just do this here. Well, no, that ain't gonna work. Cause then he'll just take me on. Well, it yeah. Let's see if he go for it. You don't necessarily have me checkmate if he does that anyway. How long you been trading stocks, Soul Trader? Soul Shader. Um, and then what? Like since you've been trading, what was your biggest like returns or biggest like gains or whatever? He's gonna try to drop it down right here. Yep, to do that again. I mean, he's not in trouble. He still got a good position on me. Oh, okay. Oh, you a young buck. Oh, okay. Uh, so a year. Okay. Shoot, man. I wish I was trading, man. Back when I was your age, I was buying mutual funds. I mean, I really wasn't even. I wasn't trading. It's this black dude that he's primarily in the Chicago area. Oh, this dude's gonna sacrifice his whatchamacall. He's desperate. He kind of made a bad move though with that. Um, but yeah. I'm gonna show you after this guy. He's running out of time. I wonder where loyalty 77 is. Man, that was fun, man. That was like easy wins. That was so fun. Oh, he screwed because basically basically all I had to do was just buy his chick his chick a house, and I got you, bitch. Oh man.
Got him! Got him!
Oh man. My biggest gains have been in tech so far, health tech stocks and real estate, but that's it. So that's where I'm putting most of my money at, or for dividends to create passive income. So are you trying to like with your job, are you trying to do that and plus be a caretaker to like family members on the side? And then what area you are in, you don't mind me asking? Because see, I might have a proposition for you. All I gotta do is once I get everything established, if somebody wants to like do some business with like my home services and add like house cleaning because it's very easy money. All you got to do is just wear masks and gloves and get cleaning supplies, and then just have like a vacuumer or like a vacuum and like mops and stuff like that. I can like contract you out wherever you are, and then basically what I could do is um basically you can kind of be like a reseller. Like you'll be a reseller. Like you could like wherever you are, you can just market people to my site where you are, and you'll be like a like you'll be in a certain region, and you can like cover that region, and you could even hire people to work for you, and then I give you a cut off of each work order you do or whatever. I can work out some type of percentage or something like that. That way I can like be national really quick, because if like for example, if I can have somebody in New York, another person in Cali, another guy in Texas, in Florida, or just even just the major markets like Atlanta or Georgia, Midwest covered, just all the regions just covered, the main areas. I basically can make this national really quick. And getting the S corp and the LLC is nothing. It's no big deal at all. I can make it. I can scale it very quickly, and then also I can market it because I learned. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna stop playing chess a little bit. I'm gonna talk a little bit about. First, I gotta show you this dude. This dude is like, man, he's a super. You want to probably study this guy, man. This dude is in Chicago. He's been a millionaire since I was your age. Like he's been a millionaire for like 30 years plus. So this dude here, man, this guy is like he first of all, he used to play basketball. He actually I think he beat Michael Jordan. I'm not sure about that. He beat him in the 101. I'm not sure. Or either that or he shot a basket over him. So this dude is basically like people be talking about my lexicon, but this guy is basically he's like I'm gonna pull him up on YouTube. I want to say he's a beta master, but I want to even say he's not really a beta. I want to say he's really a it's kind of like an alpha master because he actually is athletic. So I don't know. Like let me play him a little bit.
Yeah, that's the trade that made me $5,000.
So this is like basically
by Arrow Investments.
This is like basically people you should know. People you should basically kind of like keep your eyes on and follow. I mean, probably already know about Robert Smith. I mean, you know about like that guy, but I mean, it's a couple other guys that you might want to know about. This is one guy. I mean, look at this dude's resume. I mean, Princeton University alum. I mean, this is when I say I bought mutual funds when I was your age. This is who I bought mutual funds through, because I knew this guy. He's a highly skilled investor.
Chairman and co-CEO John Rogers, who oversees more than $13 billion in assets under management. Our guest host all morning has been Joe Terranova. He's also hanging out with us.
I'll be right back.
You just heard what Mike had to say. Do you think a bottom is in place?
Well, you never know. This is unprecedented, crazy, crazy times. But it does feel like there's been some type of capitulation. There's so much volatility, so much fear. It makes you feel like you're getting toward a bottom.
And what have you been doing about it over these past couple of days, and what do you plan to do about it today?
Well, we've been talking to all of our management teams on the phones, CEOs, trying to get as many company visits as possible. And we want to take advantage of the volatility.
So have you been buying? Have you been legging in the entire past week and a half?
We have been. I wish we could say we just started yesterday, but we've been doing it for several weeks now. As the market gets cheaper and cheaper, we're finding more and more unprecedented bargains.
And what do you think? I mean, we've been talking about it all morning. What do you think is baked into the market in terms of where we are right now, in terms of what may or may not happen going forward with the virus, that is?
I think as this weekend unfolded and we got into this week, I think people really are seeing all the bad news. I think it's pretty well incorporated. People are all extrapolating this and seeing it getting to be like Italy. People are talking about cutting, all the things that could go wrong here.
And you think that's all in? That's all in?
I think it's all in. I really, really do. And there's some great, great opportunities out there.
John,
It's interesting because you disagree with Andrew. That's
you say that you see bargains.
Amazing.
Where are the areas that you think, sectors or individual stocks that you think are really oversold at this level?
We have two sectors that we've been sort of focused in on these days. One is the financial services. Our largest position is KKR. We think that private equity is an extraordinary place to be. More and more people, more and more investment committees are allocating money to private equity. They have lots of pools of cash, and they're in a position to take advantage of these bargains because there's so much cash in the private equity world.
That's been kind of waiting because prices have been so high. So this is a time to deploy.
Exactly. I think this is kind of something that's going to be very helpful for them. I also strongly believe that Northern Trust, the old gray lady of Chicago, it's a real anchor institution. It's selling at 10 times earnings. Kind of unprecedented cheapness for the kind of brand and strength that Northern Trust represents.
Yeah, where we get
well, private equity has almost become like hedge funds of 10 to 15 years ago. And I think there's some excitement if you're going to reprice them at a lower level. But John, let me ask you about the strategy of passive investing and the environment we're in now. Do you think that passive investing strategy is kind of contributing to an acceleration in the volatility and the leverage liquidation that we're seeing? And do you see a return to more active management strategies?
Well, I do believe that the passive management phenomenon is exacerbating what's happened in the markets, and the ETF markets have become so prominent, and the volatility just increases with the kind of regular trading that happens within the passive area. We do believe strongly that active management will be making
Soul Shader, you there? Do you know what the CBOE is? The volatility index. Otherwise known as the VIX. So this is type of stuff you want to know, because it's gonna. Well, okay, so I'll that's why I paused it, because you got. So this guy, man, the certain levels of investing, it goes beyond buy and sell. Okay. You at a certain level, the master traders basically they get into options. Okay. You need to have a certain level of understanding to actually get into options. It's an advanced level. It's an advanced level of actual stock investing and whatnot. But so you got New York, you got the NASDAQ, the NYSE, then you have in Chicago, Chicago has the CME group, but what they're known for in Chicago is a lot of commodities and option trading. You got cats in Chicago, man, that have been millionaires for years because they learned options a long time ago. I mean, they make a lot of money off of options. So, like, man, I mean, basically, you wanna graduate to options. But here's the thing: this is what I want to do. I'm kind of learning options now. I'm gonna go to CME Group because you want to educate yourself on options because it's just gonna take you further down the level. Like you it'll take you higher up the ladder. As far as wealth and whatnot because you got guys, man, that's pulling out of the parking garage down by the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, options traders, futures traders, because they know this they know how to make money with options and stuff like that. So this is the CME Group. So you got Chicago, CME Group, New York, they got, NASDAQ, the basically the New York Stock Exchange. So Chicago's got a market within itself as the CME Group. It's actually owned by China, but they have like actual courses on here. You know what I'm saying? So you could take some of these courses, like for example, they got courses on options. So this one, Introduction to Options. Okay. So it's actually free, which is very beautiful. You wanna learn how to buy and sell stocks, no doubt, but after that, you want to learn also options. Now, I do not trade options. I've tried options, but I haven't graduated to options yet, I would say. What I'm currently trying to do, let me look at this because they got their own goddamn stock. I forget about that. But wow. Whew. Whoa. Wow. You just see how rich people are. Like, people been on the ground floor of this. Like, I didn't even know. I forget the CME Group actually has a stock. I mean, just think about the people that actually like they work there, they got stock in the company, and they make money, off of the stock. And I forget that this stock even exists. But I mean, just look how it skyrocketed from 2002. I mean, that's when I was about your age. I mean, look at this crap, man. I mean, people got a million excuses, man, but it's like, man, I don't really try to make too much excuses because I see this shit every day. I watch charts. I watch, I investigate different companies, and I see that if I just would have invested some money at a particular time to an underlying position of a company, I would have made out like a fat rat, and then I would have been that guy sitting in his mansion, next to his fireplace, and I'd have been quiet as hell because I wouldn't be saying nothing. I wouldn't be hardly complaining about much or nothing. I'll just be making a move in silence or whatever. But this I know that it basically trillions of dollars get traded on the stock market every day, man. Millionaires are made every day. I mean, it's like, I think it's like 1,700 millionaires are created every single day. I mean, every single day. Okay. So it's tons of money, man, out here, man, to be made. I'm not saying money is an answer to all your problems, but it's like, man, I mean, it's a big difference. I mean, yeah, buy and hold is definitely what I'm trying to trick my brain to do. I guess I could show my portfolio. Well, I don't have this is like my hobby computer, so I don't even have all my stuff on here. But basically what I was gonna go into is that you got TD Ameritrade where you could buy so you could buy like for example, if just because this is the simple option strategy that I was going to use. It's not necessarily options, but so like let's say you think that Target is going to drop, you speculate Target stock is going to drop. You need $2,000 to be able to do this on TD Ameritrade. So basically, instead of clicking the buy button to buy shares, you click sell. Click sell. So you can click sell and actually buy I'll show you a video on it because I watched it before. I could probably find it again. TD Ameritrade short stock. It's called short stock. Shorting stocks. Okay. Let me see if it was some white dude that was talking about, yeah, this dude here. Yeah. Zip Trader.
I found out that I could earn a bachelor's degree in IT.
Shorting is not a dance done by magic dwarfs, but rather a tool that we could use to profit.
So
going up or down.
Yeah, I get past all of the talk and shit. So let's go right here. So
and with that in mind, the only thing that we should fear is actually the market not moving, because if it's not going up or down, we can't profit off it. That's why we as traders don't fear an increasing market or a decreasing market. The only thing that we should fear is a slow market. When nothing's moving, it's going to be harder for us to make a profit. Nonetheless, there are opportunities regardless of the type of market condition that we're in, and today we're going to be focusing on short positions. So as traders, when we use the short function in our platform, what we are doing is we're basically borrowing shares from the broker. We are making an agreement to the broker that regardless of what happens to the share price, that we will return the shares to that broker. So let me apply this to an example just so it's easier to visualize. So say we are watching Tesla and notice it has a comeback king pattern where every time it is overbought, it tends to go to oversold shortly after within that same time span. So we can then hatch a plan. We can tell ourselves, okay, Charlie, well, I know that every time it's overbought, it then goes to oversold and vice versa. And every time if I had shorted it when it was overbought, I would have made a profit. So we can hatch a plan to short the stock next time it's overbought. Of course, the goal is usually the opposite. We usually buy in at oversold and sell out at overbought, but you can also profit off the downtrend as well. And if you're very efficient with this, you could probably also go long when it's oversold, sell out when it's overbought, and then short it when it's overbought and cover when it's oversold. So say we identified this pattern back here and we're like, okay, I know that every time it's overbought, it tends to trend down in the next couple weeks. So you can say to yourself, now it's overbought, so I'm going to go ahead and sell short the stock at 318. That means that you are now directing the broker to let you both borrow and then sell a share at that market price of 318. That means that every dollar it goes under 318, you get to keep that extra dollar. And if the stock drops down to oversold at 268, which it did here, that means that now you only have to pay $268 to repurchase that share and return it to the broker. The broker doesn't care about how much you have to pay to repurchase the share. They just want the share back. And because you're able to get it back to them at such a discount, you get to keep the extra profits. And again, if you didn't catch this earlier, this process of repurchasing the share to give it back to the broker, that's called covering your position. You're covering the shares that you owe the broker. And in this case, covering your shares at 268 would have netted you a profit between the 318 that you sold these shares short at and the 268, which you repurchased at, which have netted you a profit if you bought one share of that of $50. But on the other hand, if you sold short at the same point and the share goes up to say $400, then you have to pay $400 to return that one share back to the broker. Since you borrowed and sold the share short at 318, you now have to pay $72 more to buy it back than when you had originally bought the share. And that is basically short selling in a nutshell. Of course, the topic of contention when it comes to comparing the regular purchase of stocks, going long on a stock, to shorting stocks is the different level of risk involved with each of them. Now, I make a concerted effort in each of these videos to always touch on the risks involved with any of these strategies or any of the different ways that we go about trading the market. But I try not to go too overboard with this because of the fact that I don't believe the average person watching these videos is a baby. You know that there's risks involved with trading these stocks. You know that you could potentially lose money. So reminding you every 5 seconds is just redundant. With that being said, let me remind you. So if we're going to compare the risk of shorting versus the risk of buying a position, basically going short or going long on a position, we can see that there is a huge difference. With buying, we theoretically have unlimited profit potential. When we go long on a position, we have unlimited profit potential. It could go up theoretically as high as the earth desires. And it also has limited risk potential because it can only go down so much. It's not going to go down below zero. But with shorting, it's the opposite problem. We have limited profit potential and unlimited risk potential. So to understand this, when it comes to buying a stock, you are only risking the amount of money that you put into that stock. If I was to buy one share of Apple and it went to $0, I would lose all of the money in that share, but I'm not open to any more risk than that. Of course, that's the worst case scenario. In reality, it's probably not going to go to $0, or the average stock is very unlikely to go to $0 that quickly. But with shorting, we're selling something that we don't own. That means that we have to buy back something to give to the broker. Since the share has no limit to how far it could potentially rise, that means that our risk is infinite, but our profit potential on this side is limited because of the fact that it can only go to zero. And like I just said, it's very unlikely that it's going to go to zero. But it can't go any lower than that. It's unlimited risk and limited reward. If we short a share of Apple at its current trading price of 200 and it goes up to 1,000, that means that we now have to buy it back for 1,000. And it could just keep theoretically going up. And if we're stuck in a short position, we have to cover at some point. So in summary, with shorting, you're theoretically open to unlimited risk. It could keep going up forever and you will still be responsible to cover the shares. Now, of course, in reality, the broker doesn't really like.
This is the same guy, but he actually has another video where he actually shows him actually shorting. He's just talking about it. He's talking about the theory, and that's not necessarily what I'm trying to show. I was trying to show the actual action of him actually doing it, but he's not the only one doing it. If I had my, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just download Thinkorswim and just, on this computer. Yeah, I got plenty of time. I'll just download it and then I'll show you, because I ain't got time to be like watching all these videos and whatnot. I'll just download it and then show you or whatever. So it's got 32 seconds left. So yeah, I'll just watch this.
Us old dinosaurs will have our day in the sun. And there's real opportunities when the markets are trading for reasons that are not fundamental. Their stocks are trading because they're part of an index. If they're getting thrown away at bargain prices, it gives you an opportunity to be selective and find some great businesses that the indexes are getting rid of.
So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna argue your side for a second, because we're gonna have Valerian on later today, and he said 20 to 30% was definitely possible. There are other people that, given the move that we've seen in recent years, from 17.
All right, it's another dude that you need to watch too. I watch him. I talked about him, but this dude, he's a venture capitalist, young guy, like 32 or something like that. He basically, the free knowledge he gets, I mean, gives up, I basically, man, I feel like guilty as hell. Like this dude, but he's rich. He can actually get away with doing that. He's already a millionaire. So this guy here, he's got a show or whatever.
Hey team, welcome to Rocket Trades. This will be the best couple of minutes you spent online all week. Hi, my name.
All right, I'm excited for today's episode.
Yeah, you want to follow this dude too. You follow this dude. I mean, he's like, okay, this dude's like a grandpa. You just know, you know what I'm saying, John Rogers, man. But this guy, man, you know, he's an advanced, like, you know, old timer investor. This guy's a youngster. So if you get the best of both worlds, man, if you follow both of them, but you definitely want to lock this guy in. This dude was one of the smartest guys as far as investing that I've never heard of before I heard about him. I mean, he goes like deep into the rabbit hole when it in regards of like looking at a company. He takes the actual stock out of the company. He breaks down the actual company. Okay, he goes really, really deep in the rabbit hole as far as the actual company of the underlying stock and whatnot, you know. So definitely want to lock that guy in. But yeah, this guy, he's been trading since before like when I was a little kid, you know. So yeah, he's in Chicago. He's in the Chicago area. But yeah, the VIX is definitely something you wanna learn about the VIX. Cause you wanna I'm gonna talk about it on the Patreon side, but I'm gonna basically in my part 2 video of what I learned about the stock market and just buying and selling stocks online. Part 2, I'm gonna break down how I learn how to read the market the way it goes and how to make money off of it, depending on what direction it goes. Now, you mentioned that let's see, you said something about you just rather make profits off of one way or something like that. Well, yeah, let me install this Thinkorswim or whatever, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And then I'll give you a snapshot of what my account looks like or whatever. I'll show you, like, I mean, basically what my account was looking like or whatever. I mean, it's nothing to make like a big fuss about, but you know. Cause I don't really trade that much, but today I did pretty good, man. I only work Monday through Friday, but today, like on my like side hustles and stuff, man, my side businesses made $400. Just had a pretty good day. I made a website for my cousin, and she bought like a laptop, desktop, computer from me. So, you know, and then I made like $100 off a sale from somebody else. So altogether I made like $400. But all of that money I have to use it for. I have to just save it, kind of build a little bit, because I gotta start moving. I'm looking for an apartment, and I also next weekend, and I'm gonna be busy because I gotta start the inside of my house. I gotta start framing, doing some work inside of my house, basically. So the carpenter, he's gonna get busy with that next weekend. I gotta get a generator from my friend, and start working on the inside. But yeah, into the loyalty, man. That dude was tripped out, man. He that dude gave me like a lot of entertainment, man. I mean, that was awesome. But yeah. I don't know what happened to that one dude that I just played. He was supposed to beat me, but he ran out of time. He just started messing up. He had a higher score than me too. I messed up there. And messed up there. He was already +8 when he did that. He didn't want to take me. So he started messing up. And then he just gave up because he saw I was going to take his piece. But see, he was up 8. I was expecting for him to close it out and beat me. But he ran out of time. And then also he basically like kind of like messed himself up. Look up Global X NASDAQ 100 cover call ETF or QLYDE. Let's see here. So yeah, I'll look that up while I log in here. Now, I'm not going to be able to do it as far as like actually, I mean, well, of course the market is closed, but I won't be able to actually to even go through the full trade because like I said before, you have to have $2,000 upwards up to $2,000 in your account in order to short a stock. But I can show you the process because it's real simple. I don't know if you could do that with Robinhood. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. It's a way you can do it with Robinhood, but you want to be able to short stocks because that's important. Because the reason why you want to be able to do that is because primarily you want to actually make money regardless if the market is up or down. So if the market is down, you want to be able to make money as well. So with it being down, you want to. So yeah, you want to get that. You want to make money because that's the sign of an advanced trader. You can make money no matter what direction the market is going. Okay, so I don't I'm buying and holding for the most part with my stocks. I mean, this is what I'm holding here. I just got stuck with this, but I got 1,000 shares of this company, Access Power. And this is a financial company, like out of South America. They came up on one of my scans for like my undervalued scans. Then I bought 1,000 shares of Sears, and United Communications Partners. I bought like 7,700 shares. I call this method like the crab fishing method. You just drop a trap and see if you can catch something. Like, I'm just basically investing primarily in penny stocks. But I'm really not really investing that much because primarily all my money is into real estate pretty much. So I'm not really even investing that much in my stock market in the stock market. Now let me make this bigger because it's not showing up that big. So let me make this full stream. So I can get a full picture of it. So like basically let's say you want to buy Chipotle. You want to short Chipotle. All right, it's Chipotle. So click a buy order. So 100 shares, and you actually want to click here sell. You want to click sell instead of buy. You want to click sell. You want to so the price is $124.44.50. So you want to set the price for $124.44.50, or just say 51. Go a little bit higher so you can get your order out. Expires 1 day, and then click review order, and it shows up here. And you just click send. And it basically all you doing is buying it at this price. If it goes high, you lose money. If it goes low, you win money. And you can literally make a killing doing that. Because a lot of stocks, let's face it, they do go down. Some stocks go down significantly higher. Okay. That is it. I'm not making this up. I mean, you need $2,000, and of course the amount of money to be able to buy the stock, to be able to execute that type of trade. But I mean, I kid you not, that's how you do it. Free 99. Like, but you need $2,000 in excess in your account to be able to do that. That was what my goal was. I was trying to get my account before I put my money in the real estate. I was trying to get my account upwards up to past 2,000 so I can start shorting stocks. So yeah, I actually want to be able to do that, because a lot of times I am right about a company. Like, I can look at the market and see that what's down, and I can literally make money off of just basically. I'll tell you just off the rip, like basically markets up. Basically a bull market. I mean, it's down. Of course, it's a bear market, but it goes deeper. Like, let me see here. Let me close out of that. Open this back up. I just wanted to make sure I was logged in to Yahoo Finance. So, like it's certain things that I look at that I can determine my setups right here where on the radar and all that I can look and see what's going on. Okay, so I just say it, just whatever. So this is the UVXY, and I'm gonna look up what you're talking about with the global. I'm gonna look that up, after I talk about this. So if the UVXY is actually the VIX, it's like a form of the VIX. It's a short ETF. So when the shorting is not making, if it's losing money, that means the market typically is up. And then also another indicator is gold is down. When you see that gold is down, because this is an ETX for gold. So when I see gold is down, I see the VIX is the short term short futures are down. I'll determine that the market is pretty much in a typical bullish fashion market. But let's say the market is down. I can see it's down there. Oil is down and whatnot. But let's say the market is going down. Then typically, depending on how bad it goes down, you'll get people putting a lot of money in gold, and then the short starts making a profit. It starts going green. At that point, you should start making a whole bunch of money shorting, because this is basically the ETF of the short, literally telling you, hey, the market is shorting. We're making a whole bunch of money. We're like swimming in caviar over here, shorting stocks. So literally, this would indicate that the market is actually down. A whole bunch of stocks are actually down. You might have the ability to make some money shorting at that point. But here's the thing. I'm gonna make, this is an addendum. This is just my opinion. This is what I use. Do your due diligence. I'm not an expert. I'm not a financial consultant of any means. This is just entertainment, but this is just an opinion of what I think of how I would trade and what I trade with. But like I say, I don't trade with money that you need right now for your current living expenses. Please seek a financial advisor or broker that has fiduciary responsibilities. If you want someone with expert advice, that being said, but that's what I look at. I just gave that free 99. You could play that back. There you go. I swear for God, like you can literally make with what I just said, you can make so much money shorting and just like make certain market moves just with that information I just mentioned. I found that out this year, learning that. I'm like, oh wow, okay. So when that ETF is, let me look up what you was talking about. When I saw that ETF was actually low like that, I was like, oh, okay. So when that's low, the short index is actually, you could make some money off of it, because I literally would just buy that index when it starts shorting. and then basically go from there. But yeah, let me see here. But then sometimes it's like a zombie market where basically the market is just down all across the board. Gold is down. I call it a zombie market where gold is down. The shorts are down. The market is actually down. The Dow, the Nasdaq, the S&P, the Russell. So it's like really, really bad. I call that a zombie market. In that case, you damn near you want to just kind of just keep your stop losses on your positions, and if you really are concerned, just get out the market altogether, because it's like it's like really, really bad at that point. Like, or just if you really a risk taker and you got enough money, if I had a whole bunch of money, I just buy a whole bunch of stuff that is on sale. But yeah, let's see here. The Global X Nasdaq 100 cover call ETF follows a cover call or buy right strategy in which the fund buys the stocks in the Nasdaq 100 index and writes or sells corresponding call options on that same index. The blah 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 blah. High income percentage. Okay. All right. And he got $1 billion in assets of that cover call. Let's see how it's done. I don't really see that much as far as it's down, and then it went up a little bit. Like, when I see stuff like that, I don't really, I might be able to use this as a indicator as far as the options, what's the options doing, but I don't really see an opportunity to make too much money in this particular ETF. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like certain companies, they're like, okay, up and down, just like kind of sideways, but they're not Wayfair. You know what I'm saying? They're not Chipotle, like, okay, look at Wayfair, W, look at this, 1 year, March 18th, you see this shit here? You know what I'm saying? This is where you got you can change your whole life trajectory, basically. This is where you do that at, where you basically, like you say, you put all your paycheck, just say forget it. Who cares about fiduciary responsibilities? God damn it. Just throw your whole bank account at your trading account. Like, how do you get just goddamn it, just flood everything. Just woo! I'm going all in on Wayfair. Wow. Like, if I had a time machine, I'd forget buying any real estate, forget anything. Whoo! Just throw everything into my TD Ameritrade. Just throw everything, including the kitchen sink. And yeah, like, I mean, life will be a little bit different. It'd still be a pandemic and all of the negative things that happened to me in 2020. But here's the difference. I'm still here and I still need money. And this would have been a lot more money, you know what I'm saying, versus not a lot of money. Okay. So yeah, and then you got Chipotle, which is just crazy. Chipotle is like value more than GM, Nissan, freaking all of the major car companies combined, a freaking burrito company. This is just bizarro world. I mean, look at their 5-year, or how about just forget it, max. I mean, you know, it's not that long ago. 2006 is not that long ago, literally. And then, you know, they had highs and lows between that point. But look at this shit. This is bizarro world. Bizarro. And then a lot of companies, man. I mean, freaking AutoZone ain't nothing even. It's about the same. Freaking bizarro world, man. Look at this. Well, that's, you ain't gonna go look, but it, you know, for, you know, shits and giggles. I mean, you know, it about the same time Chipotle started, it was at $100. So basically, what people are telling you, you gotta go deep. Let's go deep with it. What people are telling you is they're buying used cars and they're going to go fucking buy a burrito bowl or burrito. And goddamn it, I mean, you just got to find out where they shitting out the fucking burrito. Cause here's the big toilet company. I mean, you just gotta literally follow the whole kicking. Well, it's hard to make any money off of them because they're private, but basically you gotta follow the paradigm, follow the money in the burrito. So I know another company, so Moen or whatever. They make actually like sinks and stuff. So Sloan is another toilet company. Yeah. They might be, I don't know if they're private or not. Yeah, they're probably, well, let me look up. I mean, okay. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Well, here's okay. Let me see here. So yeah, I mean, it looks like they are publicly traded, but I don't know. No, they're private. Yeah. I just Google it, man. Google toilet company, toilet stocks. Or yeah, toilet paper stocks. Forget it. Shit. If I can't, okay, yeah. What's Charmin's, okay. I'll use some toilet paper. Okay, I'm being comical, but I'm dead ass serious at the same time too. I mean, literally, you got to look at it like that, because it's like you probably missed Chipotle. You ain't got enough money to get in with AutoZone, but you might be able to get in on the bottom shelf, like get in the toilet paper action. Might be opportunity on the toilet paper side. But it's they made a little money. They had a little highs, like they had highs in August. But it's not that big of a difference, because sometimes it's not necessarily the company, it's how they how they manage their company or whatever. So Clorox is another one. Clorox has made little gains or whatever. Definitely have made little gains, but it's not as big as a jump you would think that it would be. But definitely made a little money, but I don't know. It kind of like, let's say it kind of like starts to fizzle out. But my point is that I don't know how all of these windows open, but yeah, okay. My point is basically you want to follow the trail of Chipotle. You know, that's the whole deal of it. Like basically, I mean honestly, yeah, obviously people they're buying used cars and they're going to Chipotle, and then where are they going from there? They're going to Chipotle, they're going home, and then yeah, they're watching Netflix. You know, gonna watch some Netflix. You know, yeah, definitely gonna watch some Netflix. And then what else they gonna do? So Trojan, I think, is private. I think Trojan condoms are private. So it's a okay. Well, let's see. It might not be private. Okay, yeah. You wanna follow the trail of Chipotle and AutoZone. So yeah, the trail was pretty good. You see what I'm saying, Soul Shader? Get what I'm going? You know, and then everybody ain't gonna be able to get it up or whatever. They're not messing with owlsherbs.com because they don't even know Owls Herbs exists, but they know Viagra exists, and that's Pfizer. So older guys, they're gonna need a little help getting it up. But they haven't really made it's not that much opportunity on the Viagra side. So let's see Levitra. I don't really hear that much about Levitra. But I kid you not, I'm literally following the trail, and I'm still seeing opportunity to actually make money. Like basically, like following the steady habits of I don't even know what company makes Levitra, and even if I'm spelling it right. I don't even know who actually sells that, what company. Because I know Pfizer has Viagra. But I don't know who owns Levitra. Let's Google that. Who owns Levitra? One thing I like about biotech stocks is they can jump up like 500% in one day. I've seen that happen. A bear. Okay. They co-marketed. So now I know. All right, cool. All right. Bear OTC stock. Not really that much action. I don't really see too much. I mean, it was an opportunity to short this from January all the way down to March, but then it shot back up. But I don't really see that much opportunity. Let's look at GlaxoSmithKline. See what they talking about. 6 months, 1 year. Same thing. It's like you could have shorted them like pre-pandemic and made a whole bunch of money. That's literally what a lot of guys did. There's one dude, he took his retirement account out and he started selling options. He became a millionaire. He used like about $30-something thousand and got it up to $1 million trading options and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, let me think of, okay, Chipotle, used cars, AutoZone. I mean, we already talked about Carvana. They buying cars on used cars on Carvana. Let me see what CarMax has done. I think I looked up CarMax. I think they probably made some money too. Yeah, you could have doubled your money for the most part. Yeah. Well, Chipotle. Let's follow trail. Chipotle. I mean, car. Chipotle. Netflix. Chill. Trojan condoms. Pfizer. Well, yeah, it kind of fizzles out with that. Really, not that much of an opportunity with that. Actually, no. Toilet paper. Kimberly Clark. Toilet paper. What else would be in the mix of this scenario? Hotel rooms is not making. I don't know if the hotels are making, because they probably not going to no hotel in this scenario. They're going back to their apartment or something, or their house. Tires. Let's see. Tire stocks. All of that driving around. I don't know. I mean, just follow this same pattern. Tire, 2 rubber stocks to buy. Goodyear tire. Cooper tire. $7.14. It was high and then it dropped off. But they're telling you should buy it. Yeah, I don't know about that. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to think of that same scenario, though. Oh, man. So, yeah, let's see here. Yeah, it just kind of fizzles out, man. But yeah, pretty much. I mean, they say millennials is pretty much Netflix, Target, Chipotle. I mean, obviously, like Carvana. You can add Carvana to the mix, because they definitely buying a lot of cars from Carvana. I mean, I guess you could say CarMax. You gotta add CarMax to the mix. A lot of used cars. Redfin making. Redfin people are buying houses. So, yeah, there's an opportunity to buy Redfin at a low price. But I already went over that, so yep. But yeah, I'm gonna probably just close this on out, man. Let me see. I gotta go look at my chest rating. Well, the thing about that, as far as QLYDE, in my opinion, is like probably more of a safety move, because certain stocks that if there is not too big of a drop and it's just like a cohesive type of scale where it's just kind of like flattening out, it's just kind of wavy going up and down, but not down look that big that much. It's more of, I look at like where you could put your money in, and then it's kind of a safety zone. But I'm not looking for. I don't necessarily trade for safety or security. I trade for returns, really big returns, possibly. I take risks to try to do that, unfortunately. But like I say, I mean, I kind of like, I'm trying to do the buy hold thing, being more patient, and just like not even really checking my stocks that much, just setting up a stop loss on my position if it's a certain level that I don't want to go below, and then that's it. I primarily look at my stocks on my personal capital account, so I don't have to check all of my stocks individually one by one. So I just get a snapshot of how my stocks are doing by just checking my personal capital account, and it shows me what my stocks are actually doing. But yeah, that's just me. But I wish you the best of luck, man, with that. Um, you definitely, man, ahead of the game. I mean, 21. Basically just starting out trading. Got a good foundation. I'm giving you the people you should talk to and people you should, research. So probably by 10 years from now, if all goes well, you'd be a millionaire trader. You might look at trying to work as a trade on a trading desk. I don't know, maybe moving somewhere where there's a trading opportunity like New York, LA, Chicago. Um, you know, I don't know, maybe North Carolina. Um, stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, depends on where you want to move or work for investment company in your local market. You got investment companies all over the place. So, it just depends on what you want to do, where you want to go. Well, actually even want to do that, you don't. Depends on what you want to do, man. You got a lot of time on your hands to do it. So, you want to basically have, you're doing the right thing though. You got multiple streams of income. You want to have as many streams as you can. You want to funnel that money, a portion of that money, into your brokerage account and trade with it. So you want to basically create a fire with it with short embers and create this big fire. Basically a forest fire. Yeah, you wanna basically create this big old forest fire of opportunity. Because I mean that's what I was doing. And when I get my house together, I'm gonna do it, ramp it up because what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my money and just flood my brokerage account. I mean, absolutely flood it, and then go full speed ahead because yeah, man, I could see myself, man, doing some just challenging myself to where I'm actually making money, man, with my account, you know. So yeah, man, that's what I plan on doing. But anyway, I'm gonna hop off here. I actually gotta do some more work tomorrow. Um, and yeah, watch some football. and close it out and get ready for Monday. So talk to you later, Soul Shader. Anything else you wanted to ask or mention before I hop off here?